Hey there, podcast people. My name is Allie, and I am your host for the Basic and Blessed podcast. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for tuning in to this episode. Hey everyone, we made it to 2023. 2022 went by so fast for me. I don't know about you guys, but to me it seems like yesterday was 2020 when everything exploded. So I was just wanting to recap with you guys, what did you guys do last year? What were you doing for God? I know I didn't do enough. I don't know that I guess really any of us can do enough, but I know I didn't do enough. And my goal for 2023 is to do more. I've got a couple different goals. One, my friend likes to pick a word for the year to work on. Various different things, accountability, just working on being on time. Depending on what your situation in your life, it depends on what your word is. Mine this year is going to be consistency because well, I'm just not consistent. So I want to be very consistent. I am taking on a lot of new things this year, and I really want to dedicate my time to the Lord. So this year, I not only am going to jumpstart this podcast by posting on the very first day, but I also am going to post in the month of January. Every single day, I'm going to post a short verse of the day, I guess it would be called, just for the month of January. I would love to continue, but like I said, I'm going for consistency and commitment. So when I commit to something, I'm going to try to follow it through, and I know I can do, just the 31 days in January, and then we will go from there. I'm gonna be real with you guys. So life is crazy. I'm a mom, so with a full-time job, and I do stuff on the side. So like I said, it is, if you know, you know. we have barely any time to keep your head screwed on straight, so give me some leniency, please. But I'm going to do that for the month of January. And sorry, I've got a little note thing. If you are watching on the YouTube video, hey, this is the very first video we're posting, so 2023, this is it. It is a hot mess express, so tune in, and you'll be able to see it unfold. Excuse me. So the other thing I was wanting to do was at least one episode for this podcast per week. I would love to do more, but I feel like starting out just one episode, and once I get that down, we could always think about adding more. But as of right now, again, going for consistency and commitment, I'm going to do at least just one. Now with that one, I was also going to, I never could make up my mind on, whenever you start a podcast, they always say, oh, you've got to be in, a certain niche or niche. I don't know. You probably on the other side be like, it's this, but, either way, you've got to be in a specific genre of content that you're making. I wanted to make something that was not only for the Lord, but was me. I didn't want to bring you guys something that wasn't authentic. So I am going to do a couple different things. There's always, I really, really enjoy other podcasts that have stories off of Reddit and kind of give their hot take on it. I really enjoy that kind of content. And so I wanted to, not only do that, but from a Christian perspective instead of just like a random, just a person perspective that isn't necessarily a Christian. I feel like that would be very helpful. The other couple things were not only like Bible studies and reviews and stuff like that, but the other main thing I want to do besides just general conversational about random topics in the Christian community is hopefully you can see this, the Bible Recap by Tara Lee Cobble. Me and my best friend are starting this. Her name is Missy, and I'm sure she'll be on here talking with me about it. Hopefully she will be anyway. But she is going to be doing this with me, and we've got this one and the journal, so that way we can follow along, stay on track. And it is reading the Bible in a year, and I read a good amount of the Bible, but I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I've read the entire thing. So my goal is to rectify that this year and read the entire Bible. So if you are doing that, also. I'd love to hear from you. And so, yeah, I mean, this is just a recap of 2022. I mean, I started the podcast, which was a big leap. You know, I never thought for 5 seconds that it was going to turn into something, and it's something I really enjoy doing. I just unfortunately had the hard time finding or making the time for it. So I am going into this new year without making resolutions for myself personally. You know, everybody does, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds, or I want to go to the gym, or drink more water, which those are all good things, don't get me wrong, and I clearly could probably stand to use a couple of those, just saying. But I'm not going to. I'm going to solely dedicate this resolution to God and getting this in the hands of other people, because I don't want to get to the pearly gates and God says, well, you know, you had Facebook and TikTok and YouTube and all of these things, and the podcast, and you didn't really do anything with it. You didn't share with people. And that really kind of hit home. It's not really a conversation I want to have with God. So I'm going to do my best to rectify that situation. And I hope you guys will tune in. And like I said, it's a Hot Mess Express. As always, it will probably never change. I know you see all these podcasts and YouTube channels where everything is, you know, cool, calm, collected, put together. Well, that is not me. I have ADHD and mom brain, and that combination is not good. Either way, you never know what you're gonna get. And but I would love to have a community built up, and just to, you know, bring the word of God out to you people, all you listeners, all you thousands of listeners. Sound like Jamie French now. All you dozens of listeners, let me know what you think. If you haven't already liked and like and subscribe on YouTube, but if you haven't already found us on Instagram, that is where we post, you know, a couple different things. We just post pictures and stuff, but that is the best way to get a hold of me. You can just message us. It is Basic and Blessed Podcast, and then YouTube is also Basic and Blessed Podcast. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm still pretty new at this, even though I've been doing it a hot minute, because I just don't know what I'm doing. But I'm going to try my best and get the word of God out there, and I hope you also are doing that. If you, like I said, if you send us a message, comment on a post, or comment on the YouTube video if you're watching that, just let us know what your New Year's resolution is and what you are doing for the Lord. We're going to go over a couple different things this season, in this year in the podcast. Not only am I going to, you know, talk about the Bible recap, I'm going to talk about other different things, other topics, other ways to spread the gospel, other ways to basically develop the fruit of the Spirit, basically. For those of you who want to develop the fruit of the Spirit, I will be here with my little tips and tricks and what I do, little ideas, and yeah. So if you have any questions or anything, or any ideas or anything you want to talk about, let us know. Fix my glasses. Yeah, let us know. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Right after this, I will actually post one of the verse of the days. Now, those, since there's going to be so many little bitty ones, it is not going to be accompanied by a video on YouTube. Those will just be on the podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Anchor, which is how I do the podcast. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah, my brain is mush now. So, because I am recording this the night before, and I am so tired. So, yeah. You guys take care and have a wonderful evening. And again, Happy New Year. Bye.